เอ้ยเหลือเมมเบอร์แค่คนเดียวแล้วเหรอเนี่ย Hi how are you โอเคเข้ามาแล้วนะครับเราไปเช็คชื่อในไลน์ก็ได้ครับอ่าโอเคนะครับ alright so we can start studying together เหงานิดนึงนะมีแค่คนเดียวนะฮะตายแล้ว alright so okay basically we can skip for English presentation and then this one right just because we're gonna focus on speaking ability a bit think about it right choose only one of three here so กำลังเข้านะครับดีมากall right so for the activity 2.1 here think about it all right so we're gonna have like three question type here the first one is that what is the significant impact right of modern invention on our life so for the first question we can talk about the application invention for example like such as Facebook, TikTok, metaverse, things like that, right? So I'm going to say that the TikTok has been controversial issue right now just because it seems to have like prevention or even privacy. So I would say that you can talk if you choose A, right? You can talk about things that is really important for our modern days, right? Our life has been changed from time to time, and when it comes to talk about the invention, especially upcoming thing, for example, like TikTok or even metaverse here, how could it impact to our life here? So we can generate the ideas from the first question here. Moving to second question here, I would say that which skills do you want to study in the future? So you need to reconsider from the skill set that is very important in the future career. For example, like maybe we are not, studying on soft skills. For example, like how to considerate to other people or even how to live life in that work life right okay in the office or in the such a workplace that we are going to interact with lots of people here so any kind of skill for example like creativity or even flexibility or whatever right just mention one of the skills that you are going to mention here if you choose B04 here. And then the last question for this slide is that do you think it is necessary to develop modern inventions in your countryside? Again, right? You can see from the question A and C might be the same topic, right? I think that we can talk about or sharing some idea that we normally using it in daily routine. To me, I would say that I'm going to talk about TikTok, right? Or even some of you may think that metaverse that we are going to come up in the future might be a modern invention here, right? Try to explain a bit and then try to generate the ideas to each other. All right. Good, good. All right. So everyone here, I'm going to give you for 5 minutes to generate the ideas from this topic, right? And then once you're ready, we can discuss and sharing the idea together. Three of you here. That's it. Okay. Anyone ready for responding this kind of question? Choose only one out of three here, right? And then generate the idea to each other. I think I can random, right? Random. The first one is, I think you should go for 5, 2, 3. Are you there? One pat. One pat, maybe not. Okay, moving to next one. 513. Pursuit.
Okay ครับอาจารย์
Okay, all right.
I choose the question B.
B-boy.
Yes. For me, I think the skill I want to study in the future is creativity. Because I think that in the future, creativity is something that we as a human can have, not a robot. Yes, and I think that creativity is needed in many jobs. Most of the job need creativity skill to create a new product or the way of solution that we as a human can have, but not those robots that is developing nowadays. Yeah, that's
All
it.
right. Thank you so much for your sharing here. I do agree with you, just because creativity is kind of like very important for social skills, or even for as a basic or fundamental for working, right? And as we've been living in the modern days, we can say like once you want to come up with a new thing, so you need to build your own creativity and just come up with the differences of the businesses, or even things that we can see from nowadays. Yep, good. Thank you so much for sharing here. Moving to next one, I think I should go for 501, right? Nasreen, are you there?
Okay,
Yep, okay.
I choose number 2.
Mhm.
And that's my friends. Okay, nowadays I think the skill that I want to learn is like a computer skills or being a bit of a programmer. I think it's very important, and I can get a lot of advantage from them, especially application for like graphic designs or document management, aka Microsoft Excels. In case, I think many companies require this skill too, because it will make a work finish easier. So I think it's important, and I also plan to learn this skill as a course too. Yeah.
Good. Thank you so much for your sharing here. Good. Right. Just because we can elaborate, or even present some idea, just because we cannot even study in the university life, or even a program set up in that a course description, right? So things like this. Okay. More and more, right? I'm going to choose 5, 2, 3. Are you there? No, right? That's okay. Okay, right. Moving to next part is all about the interview questions. All right. So today class, we're gonna have maybe 10 questions, but we can finish for the first half first, just because we can practice and then be familiar with those kind of questions together, right? Just like that, the first one is that the first question to all of you: how do you expect on your career progress, or expected career in the future, right? For this question, the interviewer asks you to see any idea of you can make yourself to be more better, and you can drive the company success in the long term or in the long run, right? So what you need to explain for the first question, if you choose, you have to understand the career progress, or the way that they can develop yourself as well as other people too, and a team in that organization, right? So for this one is kind of like talk about expectation, goal oriented, or even the dream that you are going to see in the future. Second question is that what is your expected salary in this position? So for this question, it's kind of a little bit tricky just because we cannot even say something what we are going to get on that expected salary. But I can say that you have to say in a range of salary, but you have to research a bit for the pay scale in that company just because a company can pay the pay scale in a different way and from place to place. So what we need to see is that you can mention the expected salary based on your skill and qualification here if you want to elaborate or explain more. Next question for this interview is that what do you think about self-improvement matters for the success of an organization? How? For this question it's been mentioned for the quote, right? I mean like statement of self-improvement important for the success or not. By the way, once you come up with the self-improvement, I can say that it might be connected to others too. For example, like if you improve yourself, it might direct impact to the company too, or co-workers, your boss, your lover, or whatever people related. It might be a progress for the organization too. So just try to evaluate yourself as the core content of the self-improvement here. Yeah. And next one, have you considered this position is suitable for you, how and why? All right. So once you come up with the first question here, I can say that you have to see the career or even the job description, or we call JD, right? Just because the list of job description may suitable to your skills or competency here. For example, if you are a talkative person, you may become to be a great salesperson. But once you feel like you attentive to the detail, right? So you may, you may be an excellent, participant or even a candidate for a job that is required attentive to details, things like that. So just come up with this kind of position first, and then talk about your skill and capabilities here. The last question for this slide is that any ideas of relocating for another career prospect? For this question, it seems that it happens to the international organization just because maybe you can understand that the headquarters of that company placed to the, let's say, US, UK, things like that, and then just relocating to other regions, for example, Southeast Asia, Malaysia, Indonesia, or even Thailand, Hong Kong, things like that, right? Once you understand the relocation, right, I would say that is that possible for all of you to move or even to relocate to another country here, and give a reason why you want to stay or even relocate in that places. Good, nah. All right, I'm going to let you prepare for 5 minutes here, right? วันนี้จะพูดเยอะนิดนึงนะมี3 หน้าเลยนะครับ All right. Shall we start for the first one here? I think I should go for 501. Nasreen, are you there?
โอเคค่ะ
Okay, which question would you like to choose here?
I choose number 4.
Number 4. All right. So,
Okay.
have you considered this position is suitable for you?
Okay, I will example this question with my internship experiences as an event coordinator. At the times, I considered this position suitable for me from the job description first. Firstly, we will see what this position requires, right? I also acquired a relevant skills and experiences such as communication abilities and teamwork skills. Another is I consider it from my favor. I love doing the event and meets a lot of people. At the time, I told the interviewer that I have already done many university events and especially in management section. Also, I have an opportunities to talk and coordinate with many people. So I think this position is suitable for me and I will never disappoint the organizations. Yes, this is what I consider my job position.
Thank you so much for your sharing here. Have you considered yourself as a good leader or leadership skills? Do you think that, because you have done lots of things that is direct to a leader, right? And then have you considered or any suggestion or what do you think about your leadership skills?
I think it's quite good. It's quite good, but we have many things to adjust to. You have to be like more open mind and accept others, like accepts others' opinion. Yeah.
Just because when it comes to collaborating with other people, they're gonna have like different opinions, different perspective toward the same thing, right? And what we need to is that active listen and then try to accept, acknowledge what they are going to see and to say too, right? And after that, just manage everything properly here. Yep, good. Thank you so much for your sharing here. Next, I'm going to choose 513. Pursuit, are you there?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
I choose the question number 1.
Number 1, yeah.
Oh no, just the number 3.
Number 3, right? Okay, good. So what do you think about self-improvement, a matter for the success of any organization here?
In my opinion, I think that self-improvement do matter for the success of the organization. I think that if everyone wants to improve themselves, it means that the organization would have many skillful workers who could achieve the goals of the organization. And anyway, I think that just one person cannot do that. So everyone in that organization should improve themselves in order to achieve the goals. Help each other.
All right, thank you so much for sharing. I do agree that it is a simple thing that we can practice self-improvement first, just because when it comes to like get start from individual and then we can move up to the other people as a team too, right? So just you mentioned that if we do, if just only one does only a single person, right? It means that it doesn't work for any organization. So meaning that a team can be built up from time to time. Yeah, good. Next, 523. Are you there? Wanna part?
Yes.
All right.
I'm sorry
So
for the question because my speaker is broken. I can't hear anything.
Oh, I see. All right. So which question would you like to choose here?
I choose number 3.
3, right? So what do you think about self-improvement matters for any success of a company?
I think improvement collaborates with the organization. Self-improvement means I need to get myself from the comfort zone and always get myself prepared in order to succeed in whatever I do.
Good, right? So it seems that for the third question, reflect the way that we have to improve ourselves first, and then other people can, practice or even improve to each other, right? Good. Thank you so much, fun, for your sharing the idea here. Yep. Moving to second part for the interview, just because I just accumulate or even review some series of these interview questions in order to make sure that all of you can pick up just one of your interests, or even you can respond it properly, right? Okay, you can see from this slide, we're gonna have like 5 questions here. The first question is that wait a second. All right, so for this slide, right, still interview all day long. All right, how do you see yourself in next 5 years from now on, right? This one is that the way that we can talk about our career progress again, but maybe you can project into 5 years, 3 to 5 years for the short or upcoming future, right? Or even 10 years for long-term commitment here. And the second question is very interesting here. If your coworker were or even was unsatisfied with your working, that you need to collaborate or even do to each other, how could you handle this kind of problem? So this one may happen in everyday working at workplace, right? How we have to come up with this kind of things that happen in the wrong way, right? So for the third question is that, do you think position require a convincing skills, right? It means that persuasive, right? Speaking, communicating, verbal communication, written communication here, any kind of like a trait or personality, do you think position need to have a convincing skill? And why? This is the key question, right? Just because I would say that during this modern working, right? Position might be a forefront or an important position that acquire lots of customer, or even how to convince other people to believe what a quality of your product, or even things that you kind of like selling something, some product or services here, right? Try to convey what you are going to have if you apply for the same position here. Yep. Next one, are there any strengths that you would like to know more and more? Any strength that you want us to know more about you? I would suggest that when it comes to talking about strength, you have to mention the 2 potential of your strength. For example, I think I'm gonna have an effective communication. Basically, just because, and then elaborate with the situation, just because when I did a project in front of the class, I did very good things like that. Or even if you want to say some strength that is related to your performance, for example, I'm quite good at editing or even written communication, just because I been proof reading or attentive to detail. So this is kind of a strength that I consider myself a strength, and it might be suitable or gain a profit, or make something better for the company. Try to connect with your skills and then drive into the success of that position or even a company. Yeah. All right. And the last question here: have you researched essential information or information required about our company here? So for this question, I would say it happens to the real interview day, just because they're gonna see and then monitor how well you research, in particular, information of that company. For example, if the company, do something on the online, right? Or even some kind of like company, focus on this kind of education, some company focus on these many various things here. So this question is kind of like they just want to get to know you, that you are going to give any information correctly that they have or not. So you need to find out for more and based on the, the info. Yeah, things like that. Okay. All right. Give you for 5 minutes here. And then once you're ready, you can turn on the microphone and we can finish just like that here. Yep. All right. Shall we start to finish this kind of interview questions here? Right. So the first one that I'm going to choose is that one part 5 to 3. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay, good. Which question would you like to respond here?
Number 4.
Number 4. Any strength? Yeah.
Yes, for my strengths, I think I always find and get the motivation for work every day. When I wake up, yes, as working give me the challenging vibe, and after achieving difficult work, I feel like I want more. Feel like, okay, what's next? It is hardly for me to say that I don't want to go to work. Yes.
Right. So this is a strength for you, right? It means that commitment, right? High responsibility, or even like dedicated to the task work here. All right, good. Thank you so much for sharing here. Next is that 513. Yeah, 513. Which correction one is choose here?
I chose number 4.
Number 4, right? Strength, and then strength. Okay.
Okay, the strength that I would like you to know more about myself is customer service skill. When I was a part-time worker, I have to face with many customers that have different styles and manners. So I could do my best to sell the product and try to make them impressed with our service. And when I face with a customer that so picky, I think that I can control myself to try to please them, not to argue with them. Yes.
So you have a high, patient, right?
Yes.
Manners toward, a different customer or even like a demanding customer here. Yeah, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you so much for your sharing here. Yeah, I do believe that for those who have to work with lots of customer or different customer as a representative or customer services, right? You have to understand and pay attention, or the way that you have to listen or active listen, emphasize what it is issues or even the what they need or inquire. Yeah. Next, the last one is that Nasserine 501. Okay, good.
I choose number 2.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I think one thing that we have to realize that and separate that what is conflict and what is work. It can be said that we cannot mix them together, and that will definitely damage to the company. I have ever been in this situation before, and what I do is I stay neutral at work and limited interactions by talking or working in necessary only. Another is focus only on our positive relation. It's not only makes the work continue, but also maintains a position work environment for everyone. Yeah.
All right, good. Thank you so much for sharing here. Just because I do believe that, let's say like disagreement or even conflict or have happen from time to time, and we're gonna have like a variety of possible solution to handle this kind of situation. Just because we have to see the situation first, and then try to identify what is the root cause or even what can be solved in that way or right way, right? And then sometimes like it depends on people skills or even people personality too. Just because they have to stop or even silent, but for some context, being silent is not that appropriate way to do so. And being open-minded or too much open or talking a lot might not be a thing we can consider too. So this kind of thing that we have to see the unexpected situation from time to time, and satisfaction for people or working together might not cannot be achieved just only one day, but it takes time, right? Okay, good. ดันเข้าไปนะครับพอแล้วเนาะนะครับเดี๋ยวแป๊บนึงนะดูกัน2 listening แล้วกันนะครับไม่เป็นไรครับก็คือ ECP ก็ไม่มีอะไรมากเปิด floor ด้วย speaking นะครับแล้วก็ติวข้อสอบงั้นเราไปฟังนะครับฟังนี้เดี๋ยวจะให้ฟังในส่วนของ TypeScript แล้วกันนะครับเพราะว่ามันง่ายนะalright ยาวๆไปเลยแล้วกันนะครับตามมองนะครับแล้วก็ฟังให้ทัน เราได้อยู่แล้วนะฮะโอเค 1 2 3 go
Part 1. Number 1. Look at the picture marked number 1 in your test book. A.
He's folding some clothes.
B.
He's looking into a laundry cart.
C.
He's removing some clothes from hangers.
D.
He's standing in front of a washing machine.
Number 2. Look at the picture marked number 2 in your test book. A.
The man is leaning against a doorway.
B.
The man is opening up a package.
C.
One of the women is plugging in a printer.
D.
One of the women is wearing glasses.
Number 3. Look at the picture marked number 3 in your test book. A.
She is attaching price tags to some merchandise.
B.
She is piling up some boxes.
C.
She is holding up some fruit.
D.
She is throwing away a plastic bag.
Number 4. Look at the picture marked number 4 in your test book. A.
A jacket has been placed on the ground.
B.
A man is watering some flowers.
C.
A garden has been planted outside of a building.
D.
A man is putting some tools in a toolbox.
Number 5. Look at the picture marked number 5 in your test book. A.
Some chairs are stacked in the corner.
B.
Some light fixtures are mounted on the walls.
C.
Some tables are covered with tablecloths.
D.
Some furniture is on display in a window.
Number 6. Look at the picture marked number 6 in your test book. A.
One of the employees is walking with an empty tray.
B.
One of the employees is taping signs to a board.
C.
One of the employees is carrying a pair of scissors.
D.
One of the employees is hanging an apron on a hook.
Part 2. Number 7.
Who should write the press release?
A.
George can take care of that.
B.
Press the red button.
C.
At the corner newsstand.
Number 8.
Where is the company's headquarters?
A.
Before we went to work,
B.
his name is Mr. Lee.
C.
In Berlin, Germany.
Number 9.
Why are you visiting the clients tomorrow?
A.
After 2 o'clock.
B.
I need to renew their contract.
C.
The Dubai airport.
Number 10.
Does Dr. Allen work at the hospital or at a private practice?
A.
At the hospital, I think.
B.
We'll need to practice that.
C.
An annual exam.
Number 11.
What's the best way for us to get to the conference center?
A.
I haven't heard from her either.
B.
It was a great presentation.
C.
Let's take a look at the train schedule.
Number 12.
When will the forklift be repaired?
A.
A fork and a knife, please.
B.
Probably next week.
C.
Several pairs.
Number 13.
Would you like me to send you an appointment reminder?
A.
Yes, I'd appreciate that.
B.
The apartment downstairs.
C.
Do you accept credit cards?
Number 14.
Did you remember to book a photographer for today's museum opening?
A.
Oh, have you read it too?
B.
I'd like to have it framed.
C.
She should have been here by now.
Number 15.
Why is my computer so slow today?
A.
The printer is down that hall.
B.
Because some updates are being installed.
C.
Next year's computer seminar.
Number 16.
Who's going to stock these shelves?
A,
The overnight workers will do it.
B,
No, I haven't gone yet.
C,
To make room for more items.
Number 17.
How many bottles can these machines produce each hour?
A,
Mainly soft drinks and juices.
B,
I just started working here.
C,
It stays fresh for a long time.
Number 18.
Aren't these hiking boots supposed to be discounted?
A,
Oh, yes. Sorry about that.
B,
Let's pose for a picture.
C,
No, we haven't met yet.
Number 19.
Do we have enough time to finish this report?
A,
She borrowed your newspaper.
B,
I'll reschedule my next appointment.
C,
It's a beautiful trail.
Number 20.
When do you usually start packing for a trip?
A,
A round trip ticket.
B,
About 2 days in advance.
C,
They delivered the package.
Number 21.
I'm going to take a walk at lunchtime.
A,
Oh, I'll be visiting clients then.
B,
He took the survey.
C,
A copy of the lunch menu.
Number 22.
Can you make sure we have a sign-up sheet available?
A,
I just turned up the heat.
B,
Sign here, please.
C,
Sure, no problem.
Number 23.
They're going to give each of us copies of the press release, aren't they?
A,
No, I don't drink coffee.
B,
I can unlock that for you later.
C,
I'd better remind them about that.
Number 24.
What do most people do for a living around here?
A,
About 40 kilometers away.
B,
They work at the car manufacturing plant.
C,
Yes, the living room furniture's new.
Number 25.
How do you add toner to the printer?
A,
No, it's not made of stone.
B,
Because we ran out.
C,
The instructions are on the box.
Number 26.
Can you send me a link to that company's website?
A,
Our email's not working right now.
B,
Express delivery, please.
C,
Sure, I'll drive you to the job site.
Number 27.
Isn't the air conditioner set to turn off at night?
A,
No, we always keep it on.
B,
He's going to be late today.
C,
Hair products are in aisle 4.
Number 28.
Oh, there's no clock in this room.
A,
A 6-week training program.
B,
It's about 2:30.
C,
They took an early flight.
Number 29.
Where can I go to have my car engine checked?
A,
No, I don't need one. Thanks, though.
B,
The mechanic around the corner.
C,
In April of every year.
Number 30.
To get into the building, do I use an ID badge or a passcode?
A.
A building next door.
B.
Enter 343 on the keypad.
C.
The exit is down the hall.
Number 31.
The order can still be changed, right?
A.
That process is very complicated.
B.
I still remember that day too.
C.
Yes, he does.
Part 3. Questions 32 through 34 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, Anusha. This afternoon, I'll be meeting with our financial consultant, Ms. Jefferson, for the last time. Since she's retiring next week, I wanted to get her some flowers. Do you know a good florist?
The place I like best is called Greenwood Flower Shop. It's located just inside the train station, on the right-hand side.
Thanks. I just need to finalize this budget proposal, and then I'll head over to the station.
Number 32. Why does the man want to buy Ms. Jefferson some flowers? Number 33. According to the woman, where is Greenwood Flower Shop? Number 34. What does the man say he will do before he leaves the office? Questions 35 through 37 refer to the following conversation.
Ms. Weber, I just booked the accommodations for your trip to Melbourne next week. I found you a hotel within a mile of the conference center.
That's great. Thank you for arranging that.
No problem. And remember to keep your receipts. You'll need them to get reimbursed.
Okay, I'll do that. Oh, and does the hotel have a restaurant on site? I'll be working in the hotel a lot, so it'd be convenient if I could eat there.
Number 35. What did the man just do? Number 36. What does the man remind the woman to do? Number 37. What does the woman ask the man about? Questions 38 through 40 refer to the following conversation.
Antonio, I'd like your input about how we can make our spring athletic clothing line more original.
How about designing some geometric patterns that we can have printed onto our fabric? That would set our clothing apart from other brands that use muted solid colors.
I like that idea, but I'm worried it would add a step or two to our production schedule. We have several hard deadlines coming up soon. Let's try designing one patterned fabric for this season's line. If everything goes smoothly, we can do more next season.
Number 38. What industry do the speakers most likely work in? Number 39. What does the man suggest doing? Number 40. What is the woman concerned about? Questions 41 through 43 refer to the following conversation with three speakers.
Hi, Yunho. Do you have a minute? Anita and I need your assistance with our emails.
Sure. How can I help?
The system seems to be running very slow. We've been experiencing long delays in receiving emails. Right, Anita?
Yes, since we have deadlines that are very time sensitive, can you look into this right away?
You know, several people have already called us at the IT department about it this morning. It's our top priority now.
Thanks. We're on our way to catch a flight now. but could you please call us when it's all taken care of?
Number 41. What problem is being discussed? Number 42. Who most likely is the man? Number 43. What are the women most likely planning to do next? Questions 44 through 46 refer to the following conversation.
Paneer's Outdoor Tours. Can I help you?
I'm from Alderman Associates, and I'm calling to book a cycling tour of the city for my colleagues and me. There are 8 of us, and we'd like to go next Thursday.
I'm sorry. We'll be closed next Thursday. We're replacing all of our bikes, and it'll take a few days to get them ready to ride.
Oh, we work nearby, so we could go another time.
Great. So what about the following Monday? June 3rd?
That works. We have a membership with you already, so you should have all of our information on file.
In that case, just tell me your membership number, and I'll make the reservation.
Number 44. Where does the woman work? Number 45. Why is the man unable to make a reservation for next Thursday? Number 46. What will the man most likely do next? Questions 47 through 49 refer to the following conversation.
Ms. Khan, this is James Wilson, one of the freelance photographers for your magazine. I'm calling about the September issue.
Right. I know we're using some of your photos for the special spread about homes in San Francisco.
Yes, but I have a few more shots I took this weekend when there was a beautiful sunset. Would you be interested in looking at those?
The issue is already being printed.
Oh, I see. Sorry to bother you then.
Actually, I'm glad you called. We're opening a position for assistant photo editor, and I wonder if you can come in for an interview. I think you'd be great for the job.
Number 47. Who is the man? Number 48. Why does the woman say,
The issue is already being printed.
Number 49. What does the woman ask the man to do? Questions 50 through 52 refer to the following conversation with 3 speakers.
Emiko and Susan, could you give me an update on the negotiations with the city to purchase insurance through our company?
Well, the city officials expressed interest in buying insurance for all of their emergency vehicles, including ambulances, through us. I sent them a quote, but unfortunately, I'm still waiting to hear back.
I've been working on the account with the City Parks Department, and I have the same problem. They haven't committed yet either.
We could offer them a reduced first-year rate. That might motivate them to make a final decision quickly.
Number 50. What kind of business do the speakers most likely work for? Number 51. What problem do the women mention? Number 52. What does the man recommend? Questions 53 through 55 refer to the following conversation.
Ms. Moreau, thank you for volunteering to participate in this product testing session.
It sounds interesting. So I'll be testing out some new designs for drinking mugs?
Exactly. We want to test if our mugs are easier to drink from than traditional mugs. Before we begin, could you please sign this agreement form? It states that we can use your comments in our marketing campaign.
Sure, but I have one question. Do you have different beverages available? I don't drink coffee.
Oh, definitely. You'll have several to choose from. Okay, now let's go join the other participants. Please follow me to room B.
Number 53. What has the woman volunteered to do? Number 54. What does the man ask the woman to sign? Number 55. What will the woman most likely do next? Questions 56 through 58 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, Irina. Are you all finished styling your client's hair?
Yes, I cut and blow dried it. She's all set. Now I'm going to sweep the floor and wash some towels.
Thanks. I wanted to mention something. It seems we're all using too much electricity every month. I'd like us all to start thinking of ways to reduce that expense.
Oh, I didn't realize that was an issue.
Well, the other salons I own spend about half of what this location does every month.
They don't have as many clients, though.
True, but I still think we all need to make changes nonetheless. We'll discuss it further at the employee meeting later today.
Number 56. Where most likely are the speakers? Number 57. Why does the woman say,
They don't have as many clients, though.
Number 58. What will happen later today? Questions 59 through 61 refer to the following conversation.
Thanks for meeting with me today, Diego. Our firm's been contracted by a ferry company to design a hydrogen-powered boat. They're hoping to cut down on their carbon emissions with a boat that runs on clean energy.
A hydrogen power source is going to need a lot of space. Since ferries usually transport cars, I'm concerned about where we'd place the hydrogen source.
Actually, this ferry would give tours, so it won't be carrying vehicles, just passengers.
Then maybe we could store the hydrogen on the deck.
Possibly. Could you research that before we meet with the ferry company?
Absolutely.
Number 59. Which industry do the speakers most likely work in? Number 60. What does the man say he is concerned about? Number 61. What does the man agree to do? Questions 62 through 64 refer to the following conversation and sign.
Dolores, thanks again for offering to drive to the technology seminar. I'm not very familiar with the city of Hartsville.
It's no problem. I grew up in downtown Hartsville, remember? I know the area well.
Oh, that's right. Does it take long to get to the conference center from here? I know it's on Carter Lane.
Well, usually not, but the traffic report earlier said that the exit to Carter Lane is closed for repairs. We'll have to take exit 8. It'll take us about 20 minutes longer to get there.
Well, in that case, I better call our co-workers and ask them to save us some seats.
Good idea.
Number 62. What does the woman remind the man about? Number 63. Look at the graphic. Which exit will the speakers take? Number 64. What will the man ask his coworkers to do? Questions 65 through 67 refer to the following conversation and recycling bins.
Good work helping the office go paperless, Kentaro. You've scanned and shredded everything that had any personal student data, correct?
Yes, so now we can get rid of the rest of these old documents. Class schedules, information sheets to parents, all of it can be recycled. The bins are out back, right?
That's right, behind the gym. But don't try to carry all these boxes. They're too heavy. I brought a cart over from the maintenance closet for you to use.
Number 65. Where does the conversation most likely take place? Number 66. Look at the graphic. Which bin will the man use? Number 67. What does the woman suggest? Questions 68 through 70 refer to the following conversation and invitation.
Ricardo, could you take a look at this invitation? It's a draft I put together for our upcoming fundraiser. Your feedback would be helpful.
Sure. It looks good, but we should have the live music start at the same time as dinner. Otherwise, there'll be very little time for the band to perform.
You're right. Anything else?
Let's add a line at the bottom with the name of our organization, since we're sponsoring the event.
Okay, that's an easy addition.
Number 68. What type of event are the speakers organizing? Number 69. Look at the graphic. What time does the man think the music should begin? Number 70. What information does the man suggest adding to the invitation? Part 4. Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following broadcast.
You're listening to radio station WKXL. Turning to local business updates, Monday marked the grand opening of Starbright Corporation's new factory. Starbright Corporation is a leading manufacturer of boots, athletic shoes, and sandals. So far, the new factory has created 800 jobs in our community, with positions ranging from assembly line workers to department managers. To hear more about the company, please visit our radio station's website, where my video interview with Starbright's president has been posted.
Number 71. What did Starbright Corporation recently do? Number 72. What type of product does Starbright Corporation make? Number 73. What is available online? Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following speech.
Thank you all for coming to this celebration. I know I speak for everyone here at the newspaper when I say that I'm sad to see Mustafa Perez retire next week. For the past 30 years, he's been the photographer we've all relied on to capture photos that illustrate our news articles. To honor his career, I've made a slideshow of some of the most impressive photos that Mustafa has taken. Please look at the screen at the front of the room.
Number 74. What event is taking place? Number 75. What type of business does Mustafa Perez work for? Number 76. What has the speaker created for the event? Questions 77 through 79 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
The last point on our agenda is about maintaining a safe environment while making the medications we sell here at Tamara Pharmaceuticals. If you're working in any of the laboratories, please make sure to turn on the room's exhaust fan. It's especially important to keep the area well ventilated when working with some of the chemicals we use in our medications. We'd like to maintain our excellent safety record, so thank you in advance. The Safety Procedure Handbook is on our internal company website if you need more information.
Number 77. What does the speaker's company produce? Number 78. What are the listeners reminded to do? Number 79. What can be found online? Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following telephone message.
Hi, Aisha. I'm here at the park for the farmers market. I just set out the blueberries and strawberries that I'll be selling this morning. Everything's ready to go, though I did accidentally forget to bring the tent that we used to shade the fruit. I know you're concerned about the fruit sitting out in the sun, but it's supposed to be cloudy all day. Anyways, the real reason I called was to remind you to register us for the annual Farmers Association competition. I think we have a pretty good chance of winning the award for our strawberries.
Number 80. What will the speaker do at a park? Number 81. Why does the speaker say,
But it's supposed to be cloudy all day?
Number 82. What does the speaker remind the listener to do? Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following announcement.
Attention, home furniture factory employees. The software program we use for clocking in and out isn't working. This means you cannot enter your hours electronically. Instead, when your shift's over, please write your start and end time on the form that's on the receptionist's desk. The form already includes your name and the machine you operate. I know this is a hassle, but it's only temporary. The time reporting software will be working when you get to the factory tomorrow morning.
Number 83. Where is the announcement being made? Number 84. Where should the listeners go at the end of their shifts? Number 85. What will happen tomorrow? Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
The final item on our agenda is the annual Community Health Fair. As in previous years, our clinic will have a booth at the fair where one of our nurses will be available to answer questions and give presentations about maintaining a healthy lifestyle. In the past, Mary Jenkins has always managed our booth, but as you may know, Ms. Jenkins has retired. I want to tell you that working at the fair is a great way to give back to the community, so feel free to get in touch with me. Okay, let's end there. As promised, I brought in soup and sandwiches for everyone. The food's in the break room.
Number 86. Where do the listeners work? Number 87. What does the speaker imply when she says,
Ms. Jenkins has retired.
Number 88. What will the listeners most likely do next? Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following telephone message.
Good morning, Martina. I'm calling about our biggest client, NVC Industries. A couple of things. First, thank you for sending me your slides for the advertising pitch you'll be delivering to them at the meeting on Friday. I know you expressed some hesitation about your particular approach. You have concerns that it might be a bit too bold. Well, always remember that the advertising business is very competitive. Second, Isabel can make some recommendations about what to do while you're in Barcelona for the meeting with NBC Industries. Make sure you see her before you travel there.
Number 89. What is scheduled for Friday? Number 90. Why does the speaker say,
The advertising business is very competitive.
Number 91. What does the speaker say about Isabel? Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following talk.
Hi, everyone. Now, our goal has been to encourage our customers to try out the line of health drinks and energy bars we've recently started stocking at our store locations. And to do this, we've been sending out weekly newsletters by email to our customers. Unfortunately, our analytics show that only 10% of those emails are even opened. So I'd like to try another strategy. I'd like to put together a team to create some videos about our groceries, and we can pick a few to post to our website. Maybe some with testimonials from satisfied customers? Anyway, please send me an email if you're interested in helping with this project.
Number 92. What type of business does the speaker most likely work for? Number 93. What is the speaker concerned about? Number 94. What does the speaker plan to do? Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following telephone message and list.
Hello, Mr. Harris. This is Nadia calling. I've been getting the paperwork ready for the vehicle you're purchasing from us. When you come over to the dealership to pick up your car, you'll need to pay several fees. Please remember that the $100 fee must be paid in cash. The other fees can be paid with your credit card. The car title will take a few days to process and then will be mailed to your home address. And don't forget to take advantage of our free monthly car wash. Just use the service code provided on your contract.
Number 95. Who most likely is the speaker? Number 96. Look at the graphic. Which fee must be paid in cash? Number 97. What service does the speaker remind the listener about? Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting and pie chart.
At this staff meeting, I'd like to talk about some changes we'll be implementing here at Helgen's Music Shop. First, to attract more customers, we're going to host a small talent contest in September. I've recruited several local musicians to be the judges. Second, take a look at this chart from our annual sales report. Now, I'm not worried about the drums, but look at this instrument. We only sell 20 of them per year. That isn't very many, and they take a lot of time and effort to maintain. So, after careful consideration, I've decided we're going to stop selling them.
Number 98. Who most likely is the speaker? Number 99. What event will take place in September? Number 100. Look at the graphic. Which type of instrument does the speaker focus on?
Okay, good เดี๋ยวเราไปเบรกก่อนแล้วกันนะครับสัก10 นาทีนะฮะเดี๋ยวเข้ามาต่อติว class ครับ All right, shall we break for 10 minutes first and then we can continue and finish a class for today class. All right. all right. Shall we start to study for a second part? Today lesson, right? ทีนี้มาทำโจทย์ดีกว่าครับพาร์ทแรกครับ passport test สำหรับ ECP พร้อมยังใครพร้อมแล้วกด1เข้ามานะฮะเรามีกันน้อยมากนะครับ English major ของเราดีมากน่ารัก all right so shall we start for the first question here I can say มาครับข้อหนึ่งนะฮะลองดูนะช่วยกันทำนะครับใครได้คำตอบแล้วลองพิมพ์เข้ามาได้เลย This week's productivity seminar focuses on telephone calls in this workplace นะครับ Although our business and personal lives cannot without them เพราะฉะนั้นเราต้องการ cannot model form plus infinitive เชิง structure นะครับแต่ว่าดูในเรื่องของคำศัพท์และกัน except exist extend แล้วก็ exit ตัวนี้น่าจะแปลว่า stay เนาะ stay หรือว่า live life whatever ไปเพราะฉะนั้นตัวที่ชัดสุดน่าจะเป็น b-boy นะ so cannot exist without them telephone calls are time consuming นะครับตอบ B ไปนะครับเก่งมากmove ครับ Q2 ข้อ2เลยฮะบอกว่า with several offers to choose from the reason why I'm choosing best computers is that you have the best reputation in the industry I have great blah 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 great something blank here okay for your own organization here admiration is correct just because you can see the positive meaning connotation here right just because a great plus positive one so let's say a devotion means like great devotion is possible too but it's not fit in this context a version here it doesn't fit for this blank and depreciation D down right D non impossibility so the meaning is contradict to each other so the answer will go for A เลยครับไปปังนะครับอลังการเบอร์ใหญ่มาฮะ Q34 suffer damage to your luggage our staff will verify the damage and provide you with a repair center what is that watch right not if it means that not do right not actually the meaning is a negative one not if suffer from damage your luggage should you means that if you should right or even if not unless suffer damage your luggage staff will verify or even you should the most difficult one นะข้อไหนดีขอเช็คก่อนนะฮะไปดู context ครับผม our staff will verify the damage and provide you with a repair not if should you มันต้อง damage ก่อนถึงจะ repair นั่นหมายว่าไม่มี meaning negative ถูกไหมครับตัด AC ทิ้งใช่ป่ะหมายถึงว่าต้องพังก่อนแล้วก็ค่อยส่งไปให้นั่นต้องเป็น inversion นะครับตอบ B-boy เย้tricky นิดหนึ่งนะเพราะฉะนั้นน่าจะเป็นในเรื่องของ conditional sentence ที่ปรับรูปในลักษณะของ inversion คือขึ้น model form ก่อนแล้วก็ plus what is that subject นะ as we agreement here that's it ไปครับข้อ4 as a long time customer of all of our stationery right we want to give you the opportunity to view our upcoming holiday sales event before it is advertised to the general public that's itอันนี้ไม่ยากครับ customer เพราะฉะนั้นเราต้องการ adjective plus noun ถูกไหม valid ได้ไหมvalidate พวกนี้เนี่ยจะใช้กับสิ่งของใช่ปะ across where good problems vary from place to place เพราะฉะนั้นคำนี้ตอบ B-boy right it means that impressive or even recognized or impressive things like that yeah ไปที่5และ6ครับ everyone we sincerely for any inconvenience this may have caused sincerely sorry right detect ได้เลยนะครับตอบ sorry ไปเลยหรือว่า apologize ก็เป็นไปได้นะ recognize กับ organize นี่ตัดทิ้งไม่น่าได้ sincere sorry for apologize for ได้หมดเลยนะฮะดู context ครับ if it is convenient it is inconvenient we will ship the undelivered package to your next order B-boy เก่งมากครับ apologize เก่งมากsorry ไม่ได้นะ sorry เนี่ยจะเป็น inform let's say ว่าเป็น informal แล้วกันนะครับปกติในทาง written text เนี่ยหรือว่า business context เราใช้ apologize ไปเลยนะ we have additional items on sale this week for a complete list right check out our file online as an edit blah 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 right place your order online and we will deliver your purchase free of charge provocation แปลว่าเลื่อนออกไปนะคล้ายๆกับ postpone ได้ไหมprovoke provocation stimulant incentive or motive purchase free of charge อันนี้ตอบว่าไหนเดี๋ยว incentive และ motive เดี๋ยว additional items on sale motive right just because it talks about movement is that right ดีมากเพราะฉะนั้นต้องดึง context นิดนึงนะมันไม่ได้แบบplain ขนาดนั้นก็มี tricky บ้างเล็กน้อย alright good next 7 and 8นะนะครับ hard hat must also be worn in the warehouse compliant with these rules is necessary is important so we need necessary here right ไปหาครับ approved basic force mandatory อันนี้ชัดสุดต้องเป็น deduct right mandatory means necessary ฮะ yeah without exception ไปที่8ครับ therefore the office on AVA Street was influenced by its close proximity to the other successful businesses right the indication ได้ไหม the diligent อันนี้ไม่ได้นะต้องเป็น his or her diligent just because it talks about the trait of personality right their preference their relocation contact ให้มาเป็น proximity ตัวนี้แปลว่าความใกล้เคียงนะฮะหรือว่า next to the next station พูดถึง location คำตอบลงไปที่ deduct เก่งมากการละ10ครับ2ข้อสุดท้ายสำหรับ passport test surprisingly all of the presentation materials arrived on time with the something of the laptop computer which was late examination exemption ไม่น่าได้นะ exception extinction ก็ไม่ได้เหมือนกันต้องเป็น investigation or even examination here right so the answer we go for A พิมพ์ A เลยนะครับและสุดท้ายข้อสุดท้ายละสำหรับ passport test in the event that a computer malfunctions or fails right please blank to the users manner for assistance inquire เนี่ยไม่ได้ตามด้วยคนนะ agent เป็นคน inquire someone to do something here check something done examine something done refer to someone refer to ตัวนี้the user's manner for assistance refer to ชัดสุดนะครับ deduct ต้องเป็น refer เพราะว่ามันมี fix คำว่า to ถ้า check เนี่ยมันจะไม่ตามด้วย to ก็เป็นได้นะครับเพราะฉะนั้นคำตอบลงไปที่ deduct ทวนนะครับสักครู่ alright ข้อ1นะฮะตอบ exist b-boy ข้อ2ตอบ A admiration admire นั่นเองนะครับ3และ4 3เป็นชื่อ you เป็น inversion นะเป็น structure advanced structure นิดหนึ่งแล้วก็ข้อ4เป็น value customers นะ alright ไปที่5ครับ sincerely apologize อันนี้เป็น main verb นะฮะไม่ยากแต่ว่าดูตาม context นิดหนึ่งส่วนข้อ6ตอบเป็น motive just because the context เป็น movement นะฮะไปที่7และ8ตัวนี้ mandatory เพราะว่า synonym ที่เป็น essential นะครับหรือว่าแบบ oblige something และไปที่8คือ relocation just because it talks about proximity or location here ไปที่9และ10นะฮะอันนี้เป็น examination อีกคำหนึ่งคือ investigation และ10ก็คือ refer เรา fix นะครับ preposition ตามหลังนะครับ fix pattern นั่นเองนะ so clear นะ clear กด1ครับผมข้าม reading comprehension เดี๋ยวเราให้ทำ reading นิดหนึ่งนะครับ3 ข้อให้เราอ่านหน้านี้ก่อน
อาจารย์ค่ะข้อเมื่อกี้ข้อ10ตอบอะไรนะคะ B
ตอบ
นะคะ
refer deduct ใช่ครับ
โอเคค่ะ
ครับผมให้เวลา1 นาทีเนี่ยลองอ่าน reading มันจะมีเขาเรียก excerpt from table นะครับแล้วก็มีอีเมลส่งไปให้ตอบ3 ข้อนะฮะเดี๋ยวให้เวลาอ่านก่อน1 นาทีสรุปให้เป็นยังไงบ้างวิธีการดูชาร์ตนะครับในส่วนนี้เนี่ยมันจะเป็นข้อสอบที่อยู่ในส่วนของdouble email นะฮะ double email ก็คือให้ชาร์ตมาแล้วก็ต้องตอบคำถามนะฮะมีการอีเมล reply บ้างนิดหน่อยทีนี้เรามาดูชาร์ตก่อนแล้วกันนะฮะหรือว่า table run ตัวนี้2 โมงถึงก็คือ run ตั้งแต่ afternoon session นั่นเองนะครับพอเราดูปุ๊บเนี่ยเราไฮไลท์ตัวข้างบนก่อนนิดหนึ่งในตัว reading เนี่ยมันจะ detail เพราะฉะนั้นเราต้อง fix นิดหนึ่งนะครับตัวตารางเนี่ยให้ดูหัวก่อนนะ student empowerment conference เป็นการประชุมเกี่ยวกับ student นั่นเองนะฮะแต่ว่ามีแนว motivate กับ empowerment นิดหนึ่งคีย์เวิร์ดของเราเนี่ยจะเป็นตัว lead ว่า topic sentence หรือว่า topic หรือว่า story คืออะไรนะฮะก็จะเป็น university welcome intro นะครับ first speaker transition from lecture อันนี้มีการเปลี่ยนแปลงนิดหน่อย main speaker พูดถึงอะไรฮะ making your way to the real world struggles or even success นะครับพูดให้กับเด็กในมหาวิทยาลัยถูกไหม empowerment conference ทีนี้ประมาณนี้ทีนี้วิธีการที่เร็วที่สุดก็คือไปดูโจทย์ก่อนบอกว่าอะไรครับ for whom was the conference probably intended ให้ใครดีดีบอยไหมฮะเก่งมากเพราะว่าเราจะเห็นว่าคีย์เวิร์ดที่เราให้ที่เราอ่านมาจากตารางเนี่ยมันเป็นการพูดถึงในเซตติ้งมหาวิทยาลัยแต่ว่าพูดถึง difficulty struggle กับ success เพราะฉะนั้นหมายความว่าสิ่งที่จะเจอหลังจากนั้นที่ไม่มีในมหาวิทยาลัยก็น่าจะเป็น real life issues นั่นเองนะฮะ high school cross ครับถือว่าไม่ได้ relate student who will soon graduate from the university อันนี้ correct one นะ former university student ถ้าเป็น former ต้องเป็น alumni พวกแบบศิษย์เก่าอะไรอย่างนี้ต่อนะฮะและ company worker อันนี้ไม่ได้พูดถึง company เพราะว่าเป็น setting มหาวิทยาลัยนะเคลียร์นะ B-boy ไปทำข้อ 2ข้อนี้ถ้าเราอ่านตัวคำถามเนี่ยมันจะ fix นิดหนึ่ง suggested about Van Bureau ถูกไหมฮะเฮ้ยคนนี้คือใครต้องไปอ่านอีเมลเขาแล้วก็ลองอ่านคำถามพ่วงไปก่อน rest อันนี้เป็นคำศัพท์อันนี้เดาได้ไม่มีปัญหาเราเน้นเป็นไอเดียก่อนนะครับทีนี้อ่านหน้านี้เดี๋ยวให้เวลาอ่านก่อน1 นาทีวิธีการเช็คนะพอเราอ่านเร็วหรือช้าเนี่ยให้ดูที่1 นาทีถ้าเราอ่านจบทุกอย่างภายใน1 นาทีแสดงว่าเราอ่านเร็วนะครับมีโอกาสที่จะได้คะแนนสูงในการทำข้อสอบ reading TOEIC นะฮะเขาบอกว่าอะไรครับ when I like to take this opportunity to thank you for the very interesting and motivational talk at our conference last Tuesday. I'm sure that the students found it particularly inspirational as they prepare to make their way in the working world. ถูกแล้วนะครับ Thank you also for generous award donation that you made for agreeing to present of grant prize during the reception of your talk. I'm sure I speak for the rest of the faculty and the student council, right? When I say we would be honored if you would consider speaking at your future conferences. blah 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 ว่าไปเพราะฉะนั้นข้อ2ครับ suggested อันนี้เนี่ยเป็นการ imply นะครับคีย์เวิร์ดของข้อสอบ TOEIC เนี่ยมันจะไม่เขียนตรงๆนะครับตัวที่บอกว่า suggested ตัวนี้เรา mark ไว้เลยว่านี่คือการ imply คือ imply หมายความว่าใน text พูดว่ายังไงนะฮะ meaning ที่เราต้องหาเนี่ยต้องตรงกันแต่ว่าเขียนคนละแบบนะ He has spoken at university before. He is a teacher of economics. He attended Warren University as a student, like given some money to the university. ถ้าสังเกตเขาบอกว่า generous about donation แสดงว่าเขาให้ตังค์ใช่ปะ keyword ตอบ deduct นั่นเองนะ set เก่งมากทันนะครับที่เหลือคำศัพท์ครับ meaning in context อันนี้ไม่ยากนะถ้าเราทราบแล้วเนี่ยตอบเลยจะได้เร็วขึ้น relaxation ถ้าพูดถึง relaxation context ต้องเป็น sleeping ถูกไหมฮะ recreation resting something like that gathering หรือเปล่านะครับ remainder or excess นะฮะข้อนี้ตอบ C นั่นเองนะเพราะว่าเป็นการพูดถึงคนที่เหลือหรือว่า the rest of people there โอเคนะเดี๋ยวลองทำอีกสักนิดหนึ่งนะฮะนี่เป็นข้อสอบไฟนอลเดี๋ยวเราจะจบอีกสัก reading หนึ่งนะเพราะมันจะค่อนข้างดีเทลหน้านี้ให้เวลาทำก่อน1 นาทีวิธีการทำpassage ยาวๆนะอันนี้ทิปแล้วกันเหมือนเดิมเลยนะฮะ phrase paragraph ล็อกไว้ดึงเป็นไอเดีย phrase paragraph ล็อกดึงเป็นไอเดียนะครับทำอย่างเงี้ยทีละ step แล้วก็ไล่ดูคำถามไฮไลท์ก่อนนะครับ subject plus verb who need to be most interested in this notice how can customer find their account number อันนี้เป็นดีเทลถูกไหมฮะอันนี้เป็น home กรณีที่เป็นแบบเฮ้ยจดหมายนี้หรือว่าarticle นี้ข้อความนี้ส่งไปให้ใครก็จะเป็น main purpose นะฮะและสุดท้ายคือ what must people with overdue นะครับ bill สิ่งที่ต้องทำเป็น action plan ให้เราเดาอย่างนี้นะ guessing เนี่ยมันมีผลต่อ TOEIC นิดนึงคือตัวแรกเนี่ยจะถาม main idea main point มักจะอยู่ที่ตัวหนึ่งเสมอนะครับตัวที่สองจะเป็นข้อ detail 2 3 4 whatever จะเป็น detail หมดเลยนะครับและข้อสุดท้ายส่วนใหญ่จะเป็น action request หรือว่าสิ่งที่เขาขอให้ทำมันจะเป็นทรงนี้นะ1 2 3ก็ไล่ไปตามสเต็ปเดี๋ยวให้เวลา1 นาทีนะเดี๋ยวเราสรุปให้ฟังนะโอเคเป็นไงบ้างนะครับลองมาดูนะฮะfix heading นิดหนึ่ง online water right okay welcome to World One Water right payment system you can now pay your bill online with credit card using the most secure online payment system available please enter your word root blah 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 and line by then click submit account number can be found into upper left hand side corner of your bill if you do not know your account number please call อันนี้คือเป็น action นิดหนึ่งเพราะฉะนั้นเป็นประกาศทั่วไปเนาะประกาศว่าจ่ายยังไงใช้บัตรเครดิตไหมนะครับหรือว่าดีเทลว่ากันไปลองดูนะ who need to be most interested in this noticeก็คือคนที่เกี่ยวข้องกับการจ่ายบิลนั่นแหละนะครับ people who need several certification พูดไหม certification cross people who do not need wish to pay additional processing charges people who want to pay by computer แต่มันพูดถึงออนไลน์เนาะ cross ไม่ใช่ people who wish to receive water server account number เขาพูดถึงเรื่อง pay แล้วส่วนใหญ่ป่ะ pay ไม่นะครับเพราะฉะนั้นเป็นการเตือนเฉยๆว่าถ้าจ่ายออนไลน์ก็ไม่ต้อง pay additional process charge ก็คือเป็นการกันนั่นเองนะครับตอบ B-boy detail นิดหนึ่งนะครับ how can customer find their account number calling clicking checking or logging ทีนี้เราต้องไปอ่านก่อน C ไหมฮะ I'm sorry what is that checking corner of that bill เก่งมากอันนี้มีการบอก left hand side ถูกไหมหรือว่า if you do not know account ก็ว่ากันไปนะครับลองอ่านก็ได้นะครับเพื่อ make sure ว่าเราได้คำตอบจริง if your door has been tagged for non-payment you must call ให้ต้อง call นะตรงนี้คนละเบอร์นะ 0874กับ8375 to stop termination of royalty services. Please do not use this website if your payment is intended for overdue. ถูกไหม related to serial clarification I'm sorry certification here. If you recently received a notice about unpaid, then you have follow payment instruction on the notice. เพราะฉะนั้นข้อ2เนี่ยเป็น detail discussion ต้องเป็น corner of the bills. ไปครับข้อสุดท้าย what must people with overdue silver bills do ต้องทำยังไงฮะ call pay address follow ทีนี้พอเราเช็คตัว action plan เนี่ยมันจะ lead ใน meaning ที่ไม่เหมือนกันนะครับให้เราโฟกัสที่ main verb เช่น call หรือเปล่าไปหานะฮะว่า call มีไหมใน passage pay หรือเปล่าไปหา pay มีไหมใน passage นะฮะ address ก็คือ refer นะครับหรือว่าแบบ raise หรือกรณีที่เป็น follow หรือเปล่านะฮะน่าจะเป็นข้อ deduct ถูกไหมเก่งมาก set เคลียร์นะที่เหลือเป็นข้อสอบ final นะครับหน้านี้1นะฮะ7 8 9เดี๋ยวลองไปไล่ทำนะครับก็เหมือนเดิม tip strategy คือ lock paragraph นะครับไล่หา lock paragraph ไล่หาแค่นั้นเอง reading ไม่มีอะไรมากคิวสุดท้ายไปครับ vocab นะวันนี้ 10.1 ไปไล่ฟิลในไหนดีในเราไม่ค่อยได้ฟิลไม่เป็นไรก็ไปฟิลในshare doc นะครับ electrical permissive validation solicitary franchisement interception legitimate อันนี้น่าจะพิมพ์ผิด legitimate มากกว่านะ appellant แล้วก็ implication so discriminatory that's it ทีนี้พอเราหา synonym นะ recommend ให้ทำอย่างนี้พอเราเนื่องจากว่าตัวคำศัพท์1คำเนี่ย part of speech ของมันมีหลายตัวเช่นคำว่า need นะครับ need เป็นได้ทั้ง verb เป็นได้ทั้ง noun นะฮะเพราะฉะนั้นเราเช็คก่อนว่ามันทำหน้าที่เป็นอะไร part of speech ตัวนี้อย่างเช่นตัวข้อ let's say ว่าข้อ3เป็น noun เพราะฉะนั้นหา synonym ที่เป็น noun นะครับหรือกรณีที่เราบอกว่าelectrical เป็น adjective al ก็ลองหา adjective มานะครับเสร็จ 10.1 ปุ๊บ move anonymously submissive expatriate repatriate extraordinary repairment leniency diligence legitimacy แล้วก็ unapproachable นะครับอย่างตัวนี้เนี่ยเป็น adjective ก็หา adjective จะได้แบบเขาเรียกว่าพอเราจำคำศัพท์เนี่ยเราจะได้จำ part of speech ได้ด้วยนะครับที่สุดท้าย jeopardizing crackdown benevolent lavish interference striking เนี่ยเราดูได้นะครับว่าอาจจะเป็น verb ก็ได้เป็น noun ก็ได้เป็น gerund ก็ดีเพราะฉะนั้นเนี่ยเช็คดีๆนะฮะ offensive subrogate disruption exemplification เห็นนะอันนี้เป็นคำศัพท์และจบด้วย before we go ตัวนี้เป็น business context หมดเลยนะครับอยากให้create a meaningful sentence มานะฮะก็ดูตามเลขแล้วกันนะครับคนละ2ข้อก็ได้จะได้จบปิดจ็อบวันนี้นะฮะมีคำว่า draw your attention to launch a new product อันนี้เป็น business context เลยนะครับ lay off staff go bankrupt ใช่ไหมจะเป็นแบบ negative เนาะ go into partnership อันนี้เป็น positive make a loss make a profit contradict to each other market forces อันนี้กลางๆ sell figures แล้วก็จบด้วย take on staff ก็คือรับคนเข้ามาหรือว่า recruitment process นั่นเองนะ clear นะฮะเคลียร์ไหมเคลียร์กด XY นิดนึงเดี๋ยวปิดจ็อบละเดี๋ยวฝากฟิลนิดนึงนะฮะฝากฟิลในไฟล์
อันนี้ก็ทำด้วยใช่ไหมคะอาจารย์
ใช่ before we go จะได้แบบเข้าใจคอนเซ็ปต์คือพอเราแต่งประโยคปุ๊บเราจะจำไอ้พวกมันเป็น expression of English ครับเป็นแบบคล้ายๆกับสำนวนอะไรอย่างเงี้ย
ครับผมนะคะ
โอเคนะเคลียร์นะครับงั้นปิดคลาสนะครับทุกๆคน see you next week bye bye
ค่ะ
ครับสวัสดีครับ